In this video, I will show you how to use keyframes in Capcut PC. So this is going to be a very easy one. You just need to follow the steps of how we show you how to utilize the keyframes on Capcut. So the first thing that you want to do here is you want to open up the Capcut application. In here, you want to create a new project. And here we want to add or import our assets that we want to edit. So let's just find an asset we can actually use for this one. Just gonna go back to my downloads here and drag in a video. So here we have our assets. We now want to add this video here into our timeline. So as usual, when you actually click on your timeline here, you won't be able to see the edit or settings to actually edit your video here or add effects for it. So here, you just want to click on the video itself. And from here, you'll be able to see the video, speed, animation adjustments, and as well as the settings here that you could actually adjust. So by default, we could actually edit this video here. Like if you want to change the scale for this one, you can basically just scale it here. So that's the usual way or the default way of interacting with settings here on Capcut. So if you notice, there's like this diamond icon that you see at the right side of your settings here. Well, this is actually the keyframes. So by default or by definition, keyframes are actually events that are actually happening in our timeline right now. So if you see a keyframe here on your timeline, that means there's something or supposedly something should happen in that specific keyframe. So let's go ahead and add our keyframe here. So for you to add a keyframe, just click on the keyframe icon here that says add keyframe, and from here you will be able to add your keyframes. So as you can see, I just click on it and the keyframe appeared here. So when we actually adjust this one, like for example here, it's going to automatically add or edit that keyframe there. So now if we have multiple keyframes there, it's going to actually interact with each other with the video changing in our scene here. So let's go ahead and increase this one to a certain range. And when we actually play our video, you will see the changes happening real time on our video. So that's how you basically use keyframes here. So if you're wondering, yeah, it's for one effect here, but how do we actually use this together with different effects here? Like for example, you want to change the position and rotation here. Well, you could actually interact with those here at the same time. So let's just go to our keyframe here. We just want to add another keyframe on that specific effect or editing or certain element of that video itself. Like for example, you want to change the x-axis for this one. So go ahead and add a keyframe here and you'll be able to change the position. So for example, we want to position to be around 300. And from here, we want to go to our very first keyframe at the beginning here. And we want to change this to 0. So when we actually play this one, you'll see the changes happening on our screen real time. So this is the default, this is the first keyframe, and then second keyframe, finally ending our scene here. So by default, that's basically how keyframes work here. You can just basically play around with the settings that you see here on the top right of our screen. You could also actually apply this on different settings here. Like for example, you could also apply this on mask. So we click on any mask here, you'll be able to see the keyframe setting here or feature here. And basically from there, you can just adjust your video to whatever look you want it to have. And yeah, so I just have to warn you, sometimes keyframes aren't available on some effects or settings here. Like for example, for enhance, you won't have the keyframe available here. So there are times keyframes are not available, but basically for basic and mask, you could use keyframes for that. So if you're wondering how could you actually navigate into your keyframes here on your timeline, well, as you can see, when we go to our scene here, you'll be able to see arrows next to the keyframe itself. So when we actually click on it, it's actually going to go to our keyframe there. So we go to left again, you'll be able to go to that other keyframe, and basically you just need to click on left or right here to just navigate between your keyframes. That is the easiest way that we can do right now to navigate around our keyframes. So for you to delete your keyframes, just need to select that keyframe and just press on your backspace on your keyboard, and that would actually delete your keyframe. And that's it. You can actually also apply this on text. You just need to add your text here, and let's just add this one real quickly. And let's go ahead and click this one. And from here, you'll be able to see the keyframe or add keyframe button here. So anything or any setting that you'll see the add keyframe, you'll be able to use this on Capcut or in your project, and that's about it. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, you could use the link in the description to subscribe. See you in the next video.